Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm your host, Menoskine, and this is the Italian Pod. And with me, as always, my co-host from Mexico, Eagle Ceres.
Hola, everybody.
And from England, Lord Ra.
Hello, everybody. Please don't
Today, I
because I'm
actually
beautiful.
remember to call you by your nickname. Very good. Stalkers, beware. I learned my lesson. How you doing, guys? How's your week been?
Mixed.
Mixed? How so? Like like cocktail mixed or rubbish mixed?
Bit of a blend. Couldn't quite get the still tweaked. I discovered that I'm going to have to ask someone to machine a bit of brass for me to do some work on, which is fine. I just hope he's still able to see to use the lathe because he's had some of the moonshine.
Yeah,
also,
because...
Windows 10.
Yeah, because we remind people listening in that Ra is currently working on his very own personal distillery.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Once the Big Zam is mass produced, the side 3 brewing and distilling company. Why side 3? Well, I've been known to have a few issues with the gas. What? Too soon? Too soon?
So soon.
What?
Okay, Eagle, how's your week been?
Off and on. Got me a copy of Senran Kagura Estivali's Versus because it's her life and that's his hometown.
Indeed. And how do you... okay, other than the life and hometown, how's the game?
Pretty good. You know what? Once you take away the fan service, it's a solid Muso or Dynasty Warriors type beat 'em up.
Oh.
The story is kind of touch and go. At moments it's silly, at moments it's serious, but across the board it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're into DLC, it's got metric tons of it.
What kind
But
of DLC?
it does not it does not affect the storyline. It's actually it's like DOA. All the DLC is fan service.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And other than that, woke up to watch a Final Round 19 tournament, fighting game tournament, which especially the Street Fighter V stream from Capcom Fighters. Interesting.
I see. Okay, me personally, I've been enjoying the hell out, and by hell I mean the first 12 hours or so, of Digimon Cyber Slew. Oh my... Slew? I don't... Anyway...
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, there are a lot of fine girls in that game, but... Okay, anyway, the new Digimon RPG for the PS4 and Vita, and my god, it's good. It's very good. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've enjoyed playing a JRPG this much. And and being a Digimon fan since my infancy, it makes it even better. But it's a solid JRPG on its own, really. I really like it. It's like they took... it's like Final Fantasy XIV in a way, Realm Reborn, not 1.0. In the sense that they took mechanics from other tried and true JRPG, took them, put them into a melting pot, and came out with a very good product, I have to admit.
So they skimmed off the top, which usually is the crap, and they actually got into the nitty gritty.
Sorry?
You go to a melting pot and you always skim off the top because it's always crap on the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the dross, as it's called in certain circles. Though, well, when everyone says the cream always rises to the top, so does the scum. If you ever need to go, say, all the cream will rise up, so does the scum. Point to Berlusconi, or insert politics.
Yeah.
I'm experimenting with Windows 10 at the moment. I mean, having a few issues with it.
That's not experimenting. That's
masochism.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you know I'm Brit, so you know we are all masochistic.
Just as good.
Yeah,
You might
much.
have noticed this. I mean,
especially in the last few years. Yeah.
yeah, look, you've had our food, you've experienced our weather. But, you know, you can understand why people like to, when they've got enough money to retire, they retire to Spain, so Spanish coast. So yeah, they got nice weather. So,
Nicer.
Yeah, but it could be worse. I mean, you could have. I don't know. You could be going through a round of bad PR because of a party you hosted. Oh no, an after party.
Are you sure? Are you talking about? Minos, are you talking about bunga bunga parties?
No, something a bit more to the US side of things. Okay, do you know about the Game Developer Conference?
Oh, that's the one where they said Marxism is necessary for games development.
Yes, so you can understand the kind of crews that go around those things. But the thing is, Microsoft basically hosted an after party, which had, they say they're dancers, people outraged call them strippers. Anyway, they had a scantily clad woman, dancing on a pole on top of a cube, 2 cubes, because multiple, so...
Oh, women not wearing much, shaking what the mama gave them. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Shaking their money makers, basically.
It's all about boots and cats.
Yeah. So, and considering, as you said, that this is the kind of show, convention that attracts the liberal or the aggressive left side of things, you can imagine the reaction to the photos of the strippers at the Microsoft after party, because we have to specify that this wasn't during the conference itself, but it was an after party. Ain't that right, Eagle?
From what I'm aware of, it was an event that was after the official Game Developers Conference, but it was either in the vicinity or at the same place. But the event had already completed. It was kind of like, okay, it's after the party. Let's go do some stuff. Hey, we got some stuff here. Why don't we just party here?
So people went up in arms because women were hired to do the job they do.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they didn't get dragged away in chains to the dance floor like a bunch of slave layas. I mean, that's actually something they were hired and paid to do, right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they were acting like booth babes, dancers, and basically hostesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't. Nobody expected them to engage in sex acts. There's people, like, some people go, well, I like dancing, it's fun, it's energetic, it's exercise, I have a good time because I get the endorphin rush, and it's generally, it's fun. It's like, oh, I get to wear sexy outfits, I get paid to have fun. That's a lot of what some dancers think. I worked with somebody who was also a dancer. So, that's perfectly fine. So, if there were, people were at the after party and expecting a happy ending, shall we say, that would be highly inappropriate. And, that is something that would be frowned upon. I mean, the legality of it, I wouldn't know. I mean...
Yeah,
Yeah. No, these people are having a good time. I get paid to have a good time. So, you know what? There we are. I see no problem with that. I mean, but as some people have mentioned, it's one of those. There's a lot of interest, competition between women for male attention, which there shouldn't be.
But there is.
But there is. Women will frown upon other women who dress slightly sexily at work.
Yeah, and you know what's the funniest thing to me? because I've been to a few clubs in my lifetime. I still go to one every now and then, and especially in areas, party areas or in cities. Anyway, during summer especially, the more people there are, the more there is the probability that there are going to be people going there, like paying to be in the club. Jumping on top of the pole themselves and doing putting on a show by themselves without being paid, and that's okay.
Well, those are like go-go dancer bars.
And that's okay. Dance people going there to dance and then doing strip dances. Not really stripping. Well, sometimes that too. But you know what I mean. So if they do it for free, it's totally okay. If they're paid to do it, that's not okay, all of a sudden.
Wait, what? You know what? And I get what you mean, Manos, because Tijuana over here is kind of a party city. It was really it was infamous for both dance halls, bars, clubs, pubs, and strip clubs, obviously. And for the longest time, you know what? We'd have people from all over the place, not just the locals, even people from San Diego, LA, and everything, just coming to party on the weekends. And you know what? Yes, people get drunk, people get to party, people get on the bars and go do, and both ladies and men go do the whole Coyote Ugly thing on the bar. If they're hot, if they're willing to show off, why? It's because it's that little piece of ego saying, yeah, I'm hot, I'm flaunting it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. If they're models and dancers and they professionally do this because they're paid to entertain in I don't want to say not in a lewd way, but to pull more attention, you know what? Your patrons are gonna enjoy it because it's good. It's good service.
Eye candy. It's good
eye candy, and up to a certain point, you know, there's gonna be some of your patrons that are also gonna jump on there. They're gonna jump on the tables. They're gonna jump on the bars. If there's like go-go dancing cages, there's going to be people doing that are not going to pay for it versus people that do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I went out on a Friday night and thought, fuck it, I'm going down the pub. And I was in the pub and I thought, I'll just have a couple of pints and, because it's a real ale pub, I'll work my way through the guest ales, as you do. I met up with a couple of friends. I thought, heading into town. Do you fancy going for a thing? I thought, you don't mind if I join you, do you, lads? No, come right ahead. And they were there noticing, well, there are no women about. And in bars, in party towns, Hinckley is a party town, but, Ibiza, Tijuana, wherever in Italy, for example.
Okay, yeah.
If there are a lot of women there, men will go there. And then if the men are there, some more women will come because, might get a man for the evening. This is hedonistic, one night stand culture, which is another story. But, if there are women there, I might pull, I'll go there. Or at least if I won't pull, I'll get to leer at women. That's how the reptile brain works.
On a little tangent, you know what's kind of common but really stupid in Italy?
What?
Going with your girlfriend or boyfriend to the club, and then leaving them alone.
Why?
Because I don't know, maybe because they're looking for an excuse to come to hands or rip each other's ears out. I don't know, but it's pretty common. Most of the times when some fighting happens in an Italian club, it's not because they're fighting over a girl or they're fighting over a boy. It's because she or he came there with their partner, and then they go and when they're doing their wrong. What? You do realize you're in a place that is basically made and built on,
Yeah, so it's a meat market.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, also, without wanting to resort to horrible stereotypes, attractive women left alone around Italian men. You can see there's I see that ending one way, and well,
and you know what? It
happens
both ways. It happens both ways. Attractive females around males, and attractive males around females. It doesn't have to be specific. It's not a specific race, creed, or nationality. It's just hotness. It's wired into us. It's the reptilian brain looking for. Yes, yes, this is good.
It's good. Yeah. Okay. Returning to the people who bought, strippers for the after party. Why do you think? Okay, except no. Okay, they are making a big deal, and we talked about why they're making a big deal out of it. But do you think? Do you think it is enough? Basically, what's your opinion? Because they say that. Basically, we say that it's okay for strippers, but do you think that it's bad that Microsoft made an after party with strippers, dancers?
I don't.
No, not particularly.
Not particularly.
Go ahead, Rob.
I think
Yeah.
clubs aren't my thing. They're too loud, too many people. They're smelly because you can't smoke inside anymore, and everyone stinks of sweat. Not only that, the drinks are horrendously overpriced. So when I go out to the pub, I often like to have a talk with my mates. I'm weird like that. So yeah, clubs aren't my scene. I can accept that people do love them, and if you do, more power to you. But if that's what people want, then give the audience what you want. It's how you make money. Mm-hmm. Or am I just being retarded again?
Well, that's
a
very common occurrence, sadly.
Yeah, you got a point there, Rod. You want to give the people what they want. Now, if anything, I'm thinking that in that case, it's people that are just saying, this is sexism. Okay, yes, it's sexist. There weren't enough hot guys there.
Yeah.
Where
was Magic Mike and Hardy Guy?
Beefcake.
Yeah, where was Magic Mike? God damn it!
Magic Mike does not exist. It's a fantasy character. Get it through your head.
I'm sure Charming Tato would have done it for a few bucks. You could have gotten male dancers for that. True. And you probably could have gotten Harder Gay too, but he's great.
Yeah, but personally, I think that it's kind of silly because they were paid, and as you said, it wasn't on the conference was over. So whatever happens after, what the fuck is your problem? Because oh my god, they thought that maybe people would like to see a woman dancing on poles. Have you ever been to a club before? Now it's suddenly a thing because it happened with people that before going there had just finished whatever the fuck they do at the game developer conference, other than trying to impose Marxism and on people. But
Manos, for once, Capcom did something awesome.
Yeah, what did they do? I haven't.
So they basically did a very delicious white gloved slap in the face to all those SJWs and memetastic translators.
Yeah.
During the game developers conference, they went ahead and they say we're gonna bring Monster Hunter, the next Monster Hunter, in the series over to the West, and they were talking about translations. No memes.
I think I read that article. Did they actually say it like we don't want memes?
No memes. No, nothing. It's all about the game. It's all about this universe. No political drama. No BS. Oh. It's all about getting your carve on.
Well, that's as it should be. The writing of the game should stand or fall on its own. Translating is a thorny issue because you know a bad translation when you see one. But when you see a good translation, how much of that is the original writing? Well, the translator effectively ignored, which seems harsh considering how hard it is to do genuine translations, realistic ones which fly with the meaning and, not just the literal, he said this, so the literal translation is, my name is blah, blah, blah. It's got to fly, and impart the character. So we've seen it a number of times. I mean, really, heck, I dread to think how things you get it translated into Spanish or Italian. You go, that's not quite right, because I've seen the original and that's a bit wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, but it's okay. So they did something awesome, and so at the end of the day, yeah, I bet this kind of silly that they're lamenting the fact that they are the strippers, and yeah. I bet that if there were like scantily clad men wearing leotards or shorts or whatever the fuck as well, they wouldn't have bitched this much, because in that case they wouldn't have had nothing. They would have had nothing to bitch about.
Oh no, they would have.
Yeah, like
body shaming.
Body shaming.
Oh, sure, body shaming. Oh, come on. How many years have we been seeing body shaming? I mean, for starters, the granddaddy of them all, Zangief.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, some beta orbiter would have protested, or somehow managed to get someone to protest that. Or the shaming us games developers, because traditionally, those in the computer industry, the tech industry, they work long hours, they don't go to the gym, they eat badly, they have poor personal hygiene, poor personal grooming, poor diets. So, the spotty, long-haired, greasy Herberts who go, that's an physically impossible body for a man to obtain. So, like, well, it's not, because you're not putting the effort in the right thing. But I'm sure the effort into...
Because you're putting the effort into making the fun stuff, not into making yourself the fun stuff.
Yes, exactly. Because the dancers would go, there's no way I could program a game. That's sorcery. It was just like command lines, like, what sorcery is this? Like, oh, it's dead easy. It's because it's what you put the effort into.
Exercise. Who would have thought?
As Adam Savage has put it, the nerd-jock dichotomy is quite false. It's not true at all. Because you get your sports, you're like Michael Jordan, or insert big sports person here, like Cristiano Ronaldo, or...
Lionel Messi, whatever.
Yeah. They put in a lot of effort. They've studied what they're doing. They are passionate about it. Just like computer nerds are passionate about computers. It's just what it's directed at.
Yeah, it's just different things you're being passionate about. And anyway, returning to scantily clad men in leotard and with a lot of muscles. Oh boy!
What, you want to talk about good old Snake?
No, I want to talk about the real American brother, live from a courthouse somewhere in the United States to bring the smackdown.
What's the boot? And like, leg drop finisher.
They're going for the finisher. It's going for the finisher. It's going for the finisher. Oh, that's a savage 150 million leg drop on top of Gawker, and it's going for the count. 1, 2, 3, it wins! Hulk Hogan wins! And my god, the internet rejoiced. Well, maybe not all of the internet, but certainly the part we're familiar with.
Those who are listening would have rejoiced. There was obviously those who go, we're posting this sex tape, there are chilling effect on free speech. Is it bollocks? It was revenge porn.
Yeah, okay, a bit of a background for those who don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Who wants to do the honors? Eagle? Right? Eagle. Go
Okay.
Eagle, do the honors, my Lucia Libre amigo.
So, a few years ago, Gawker Media got hold of the Hulk Hogan, aka Terry Bollea, World Wrestling Entertainment icon sex tape. So what they did is they put it on their website for the lows, and Hulk went ahead, did some legal action, and said, you know what, this is actually technically a private tape. This is not a tape to be sent out, and put in some legal work done to get that taken off. And Gawker said, fuck off, we're still keeping it. So after a couple of years after that, Hulk went back and said, hey, you didn't take it off. What the hell? And Kotaku, Gawker, all those said still fuck off. So he brought bigger guns and fancier lawyers. And we have what happened today, this week, where it's Gawker Media versus Hulk Hogan, round 2. And this one's for all the
all the Hulksters around the world. Yeah. It ended up with Kotaku having to pay the sum of $115 million. And that's not the sweetest part, is it, Eagle?
Oh, no.
What's the sweetest part?
The sweetest part is it's all of Gawker Media. It's not just Kotaku.
Yeah.
The sweetest part is that during the deposition, when they called in the owners of Gawker Media, basically saying, so why did you keep would you post any other porn? And he went stupidly, says, yes, I would even put child porn on here. And then they asked, and then the defendant, Hulk's lawyer says, so how young would you go? Like 4 4 years young as possible, as long as it clicks.
Yeah. So to clarify, the guy at Gawker said that he would go as low, and we're talking about low in every sense, that he would go as far as posting. The limit is a sex tape with a 4 years old. So he would go as low as posting a sex tape with a 5 years old before he considers it too much.
Yeah, it's like that. I can understand why you'd say, if you're being flippant with your mates, in the briefing with your work colleagues, that's obviously thing. Mm-hmm. But when you're in a court of law, what part of I swear to tell the truth? What part of I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God, don't you understand? Because you are on record in a court of
law.
Saying it's child pornography. That makes you the scum of the earth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Child molesters are the bottom of the lot in prison. So,
well, at least he was honest,
Well,
at least he was honest.
Yeah,
he was honest. But, you know what? That he was being honest in the sense that he wanted to be a complete troll.
Yeah,
guess what? You can be a troll all you want on the internet. Once you're in the court of law,
being a troll doesn't help you at all. And let's
remind people what happened to Pharma Bro.
Oh,
yeah, that was some poetic justice. My God.
Oh, yeah. Did he get his He's straight up. He's come up with something wrong in prison, or I know he got carted off in chains.
I don't know if he's still in prison, if he got bailed. Anyway, it couldn't have happened to a worse person. Again, for those who don't know, we're talking about the guy that basically bought the license for a medicine for HIV positive people that usually cost. Basically, it went for a few bucks, like around 10, if not lower. He brought it up to 1,000. The son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's. I can kind of think, well, we can get more money for this, and yes, you can, but it's not all about the money. It's not all about the bottom line, and his peers in the pharmaceutical industry frowned upon this for good reason.
The pharmaceutical industry frowned upon this person. He went too far, even for the pharmaceutical industry.
For big pharma.
This is incredible.
But there's a good reason. Don't think that they're altruistic. I mean, what it costs to get a new drug to market, they say the first pill costs you $2 billion. The second, $2. That's literally how it works.
Yeah.
Because you have to spend years in R&D, in your testing, then you get your patent on it, your approvals, and you only get something like 17 years exclusive use on that. Then it becomes generic, and you can understand why I think. But that's why it costs a lot. But they kicked off. Sorry. Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish. Finish.
They kicked off about this because if what they saw as price gouging here, because if you did this on this instance, Congress and other governments around the world are going to get involved, and they're going to start investigating big time. They don't want that.
They don't want that. Okay, so yes, that was justice, and this is with Gawker is justice as well. Because really, it couldn't have happened to a worst group of people. Because this is the first bullshit Gawker is involved with. Okay, I linked something in the chat. Basically, is an article from the Business Insider, and it pretty much showcases all the shit Gawker has been involved in just in the last 2 years.
Now, a quick caveat I want to bring to a head. Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea, as a personage, as a personality, you know what? He's fun to see. You know what? Whatever he did in wrestling was cool and everything. As a private person, I don't give a rat's patootie about. It's his personal life. He can do whatever the heck he wants.
Yeah, but the thing is,
a lot of people are. The thing is, there's a lot of people that are, especially the fans of wrestling, that are not fans of him because he's done a lot of stuff that, you know what, he's done reality TV. He's not really in real life. He's not possibly as cool as his persona. But you know what? It's a persona. It's a character.
Yeah,
to enjoy the kayfabe, the
pizzazz. Yeah.
It's like saying you don't like the actor, but you like a show. Exactly. But you know what? The important part here is Gawker did some shit they didn't want to own up to.
Also that. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's like people thinking that Kanye West is an actual person. Wait.
Wow. Hey.
The problem is he himself isn't sure if he is Kanye West or whatever his legal name is.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, okay. Returning to Gawker. Anyway, so I want to go through the list. Okay. First, there was the fact when basically Gawker leaked the entire script for the Hateful Eight in January 2014. That was I can't even what. Like
that was quite that was bad form. I mean, it almost cancelled the Hateful Eight, which I've not got around to seeing, and unfortunately, my local cinema chain decided no, we're not running that. But a copy was leaked online.
Pretty much.
That's all I'll say on that one. Yeah, I'm not quite impressed with I'm not sure why Tarantino decided to withdraw the lawsuit, but he did. And
I don't really know. I would have.
He's got more information on the scenario than any of us do put together.
Well, I don't know. Okay, then there was the basically there was they were bashing the names for the children of Zoe Saldana. What? Like they wrote an article. Zoe Saldana is basically the actress that acted, in Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. She's Gamora. She's Gamora, and basically she named. She named her, her twin sons, Sai and Bowie, which, there are worse names, but basically they wrote an article saying...
Like North?
Sorry?
Like North? West?
Yeah.
Or
Like,
Apple,
as I
or
said,
Moses, or
as I said, we're
Heavenly
not
Haruni Moonbeam. Heavenly Harani Moonbeam Tiger Lily.
As I said, we don't know about Kanye West. Anyway, and they wrote an article saying Zoe Saldana gives birth to hipster scum. That's the actual title. Wow!
No, the hipster scum is whoever is actually saying that somebody else is hipster.
Yeah.
Especially
then,
Gawker.
Then there was, the World Gamergate stuff that cost
Yeah.
them 7 figures in lost advertising revenue. I will never get tired of saying that. And then basically they started in fighting, people started jumping ship, and then this. Oh my god, if this thing goes down, I will never be happy. I don't think I will ever...
Here's a nail in the coffin for if Gawker wants to appeal this decision.
Yeah.
The courtroom the activity was held in the state of Florida in the United States.
Ooh,
Florida has a law there that if you want to appeal any ruling, you have to at least basically hold a bail for the amount that was that is to be paid off anyway.
Oh.
So they still have to pony up the $115 million, and if they still lose, they're gonna lose those 115 plus whatever the court decides they have to do extra plus punitive damages.
I bet that it was Hulk's lawyers who decided to go to Florida. I bet you whatever you want.
I mean, yeah, we mock Florida for a great many reasons, but for this
yeah.
one, we salute you, Florida. You fine, you glorious train wreck of a
You
state.
Sunshine State, Florida, we salute you. Hallelujah, Florida.
Also, on the subject of punitive damages, that could be 3 times the award. So that could, in theory, not necessarily in practice, in theory, that could mean $345 million in damages. Oh.
Delicious evil.
What's it called again, Ra? Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude is die beste Freude, as the German speakers say. And for those who don't speak German, that's malicious joy, which is how you could translate it. Joy at the misfortune of others is the best joy.
Oh, that's better. I'm going to tweet that right now because that merits. So, what are your final thoughts on this? How do you think it's going to develop? Do you think Gawker is going to appeal this?
Oh,
can they even appeal that? Can they even appeal it? Do they have that kind of money?
They might, or they'll appeal because that's what they've said they'll do. Because apparently there was some evidence that wasn't allowed. Well, why didn't you bring it if you didn't? Why didn't you bring your A game to a $100 million lawsuit? Only a retard doesn't bring their A game to a $100 million lawsuit.
Pretty much.
Or no, actually, I take that back. It could be a tax dodge. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose this $100 million lawsuit for tax purposes. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how that plays out for them. But I don't think it was for tax purposes. I mean, that's on a par with being dead free. Yeah, Hitchhiker's reference for the win.
Okay. So let's leave Gawker to the savages of the ravages of time. Let it be forgotten, like the crappy hole full of shit it is. I don't give a fuck if people still working for those, like the fucking Patrick Kepler. That fucking... I don't give a fuck. Drink whiskey until you pass out and vomit your own soul, you bastard. Go do it. Oh my god. Did you read that tweet from the woman? She misquoted that he quoted without permission. Yes. That was savage. Wow.
That was a level of savagery we've not seen since the Stone Age.
Mamma mia.
Glorious.
Mamma mia.
Anybody got the link? I missed that one.
Oh, okay, basically, I'm going to look for it. Ra, explain what the hell we're talking about. Go ahead.
Jamie Walton, who runs the Wayne Foundation, which is a charitable organisation helping sex trafficked children. Jamie Walton, she was a victim of it, and she got Kevin Smith in, and they've done a lot of adverts and tweets and things saying, look, if you see something online, it takes a minute to retweet it, and these Amber Alerts. It costs you nothing to do this. You have a moral obligation because it could save someone's life, or save them.
Okay. Anyway,
make things better for them. And
anyway,
they got oh, here we are. No, I was trying
to
stalling for the times.
This is like seriously, but sprint this thing, like frame this tweet because, oh my god. So basically, long story short, they had like a conversation over email where Jamie never authorized Patrick fucking Kepler to quote her. So when Gawker, like the verdict happened, this is Patrick. This is what she tweeted. I'm going to read it, but okay, I need a background, like something, okay, let's go with the British anthem, because this needs something, solemn to be read to. Because, oh my god, this is what she tweeted when she heard of the Gawker verdict. Hey, Patrick Keplek, I'm so sorry that this Gawker settlement will put you out of your Kotaku job. Not really. Burn, you misquoting piece of shit. Wow!
Yeah.
My god, this song was so sweet to read, really. Because
it was absolutely brilliant. That was savage. I mean, she said, "I don't have time for this. Don't quote me. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got more important things to deal with," because she does, because of what she does.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have time to deal with this internet drama bullshit. I'm trying to save lives. How about, you go fuck yourself.
However, I will laugh at you when this happens. Oh my god. Okay, and speaking of things to laugh at, because I am sure I will be laughing at this, because it's that week. It's coming out.
Oh yes, by this time next week, I may have already seen it, or may go to see it.
I don't want to. I really don't want to. But I may be forced to, because maybe my brother will want me to bring him.
Yeah, well, it's Batmite and Man of Fail.
Yeah.
Sorry, Batmite. That's a bit cruel of me on Ben Affleck's Batman. Or is it?
I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks... Okay, let's go in order. So, let's analyze what Ben Affleck can bring to the table as Superman. I mean, okay, he was involved in the writing, but I don't think... Basically, there were rumors that he was going to be involved in writing this, but considering what we've seen so far... I don't think he was. Or maybe he was, but he just doesn't have experience writing comic book movies. Because this is some damn shit we've seen so far.
In all fairness of Ben Affleck, and I'm judging by the avatars I've been known to use, you'd be unsurprised that I play Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
He does have an Oscar for best screenplay.
Yeah, so that's why I
so he can write.
Yeah, he can write.
Let's not forget that he's actually a big buddy with the Fat Man.
With who?
AKA the Silent Bob.
Yes, yes, Kevin Smith. Now,
and Kevin Smith is a big DC comics fan across the board, not just Batman. He's a big
Oh, yeah.
comics fan. So if you actually need some support on the comics mythos, he can go like, "Yo, fat man, hook me up."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
And-
so that's
but
why
also-
that's why I doubt that he was involved. But if he
However-
was involved with the writing of this, no one's perfect. No one's perfect.
No one's perfect.
No one's perfect.
And we don't know that his writing
Uh-huh.
wasn't. Well, because of all the scenes we've seen so far, they've been get bums on seats. That's basically it. It's like get people in.
Yeah.
Because they want to see the destruction. Now he could have polished Bruce Wayne's dialogue, and it wouldn't be the first time an actor has been brought to use polished dialogue.
Yeah.
Apparently, Shane Black,
Mm-hmm.
who played Hawkins in Predator,
Yeah.
he gave the script a bit of a polishing. I think, and Shane Black,
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man 3, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang,
Oh.
and he's got another film coming out this year, which I cannot recall off the top of my head, and he is involved in the new Predator movie.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah. I don't know about Batman
I don't know.
versus
Okay,
Superman.
so to tell the truth, he looks the part. The costume looks the part, and he doesn't, go with the voice.
He doesn't sound like he's got throat cancer. So
Yeah, he speaks like a normal person who actually tries to act intimidating instead of going, "Where is Russia?" So I kind of want to go see it for Batman, but I don't want to see anything else they're proposing to me. I don't want to go see Lex Luthor, because this Lex Luthor kinda sucks. I don't want to see basically a Paris Hilton statue model playing Wonder Woman. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a genocidal maniac running around with the name of Superman. I don't want to see that. So, yeah.
Oh, sorry. In the chat, I've posted a link
Yeah.
to a picture which I saw, and quite frankly, if that was the case, I would be in Batman vs Superman so hard. I would see that film several times to see
Yeah.
Saitama vs Superman.
Saitama versus Superman.
Saitama.
Who's
Superman
Batman?
versus Saitama.
Oh, that also I'd watch.
My God. Hang on,
Oh,
yeah. With
that is just such a glorious image that no two ways about it. It makes me laugh every time I see it.
Yeah, I would go to basically. I would go to see the movie. You know where? How? If I had the assurance that this was going to be a complete one-sided smackdown. That's the only way I would go. So I'd want to go see this movie. I don't know if I will, but I don't want to. I'd only go to see Batman vs Superman if I was sure that this was going to be a complete one-sided smackdown where Batman just wails, basically bashes Superman's teeth in, because I want to see that happen. I don't want to see him go a bit weak because of air or kryptonite for a few seconds, spit some blood. I want to see this guy in pain. Do I have issues?
You have issues with Zack Snyder's interpretation of.
Yeah, I also have issues with Zack Snyder when he said, because real comic book fans understand that this is a good version of Superman. I'm going to ass fuck your wall.
No.
Ancestry.
Here's the problem I have with the Batman versus Superman. It's been the trailers.
Yeah.
They've been pointing out the wrong sides of the story to actually bring out to make a proper Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, and those sides of the story weren't that good to begin with, dude.
Yeah, there's that. But for example, the first trailer starts with basically being an analogy to 9/11.
Yeah.
And then we see Bruce Wayne running around trying to say, my people, my town, basically he's become the Avenger. He's not even Batman properly now. He's Rich Avenger, not Tony Stark.
Well, he could have a drinking problem.
That too. and then they bring in all this cool Batman mythos, the not quite Joker situation, the dead Robin, and now he's being this alien.
Yeah, basically he wants a target for all his repressed anger, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So that doesn't sound like the Batman that we grew up reading, watching. Even the Nolan Batman actually had some kind of reason to his OCD. Mm-hmm. Well, funded OCD, but OCD still.
Yeah. Yeah, and
then we see the whole Super Zod, Zombie Zod, not quite.
No, basically they took the body and made a clone out of him, and that's Doomsday. That's what they implied, and.
So it's like they're mixing too many stories.
And they're kind of ruining it.
A Batman versus Superman, a Clark versus Bruce story.
Yeah. Also, that version of Doomsday looks silly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's someone likened it to Abomination from Hulk, the second Hulk movie.
Yeah, that was kind of silly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Now, honestly, what I would have liked them to do is like take a couple of pages off the animated series. Learn why the characters are actually so timeless.
That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. Because that would be that, Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan would take inspiration or advice from someone else. But according to Zack Snyder, this is all okay. This is a real perfect adaptation of the original comics. And I'm going to rip your ears off and cook them alla Milanese. I have some anger issues. I'm sorry, but
well, it's Superman's a character. He inspires hopes. It's like you will never be as good as Superman, but if you try, just think how great the world would be if everyone endeavored to be as good as Superman.
Yeah, that's
the message.
That's the message. And
what? If everyone endeavored to be as good as Zack Snyder's Superman, we're fucked.
If you destroy this ship, you destroy Krypton. Krypton had his chance. What the fuck, mate? Seriously. And that's the only thing. Okay, so he decided to go. Okay, so they made Superman a genocidal maniac. Well, at least maybe they can do good actual genocidal maniacs. Instead, no. Jared Leto Joker, Lex Luthor is fucking Mark Zuckerberg with red hair, and Doomsday looks silly, and that's not even because Doomsday. I don't know if you ever read the comics about the death of Superman, but the thing about Doomsday is that its dangerousness, its evilness, its strength have been played up. Basically, it's not It's not that scary looking in the comics either, but it's what he does that inspires fear. Basically, everything he does, basically he laughs by killing innocent life without a purpose, and for his strength, even before fighting Superman, he took out the entire Justice League International. All of its members. All of it, before fighting Superman. But no, okay, we need to make this guy intimidating without spending time on him, even though we have 2 hours of fucking screenplay. What do? Let's make him a clone of Zod. Zod wasn't that scary either. He was kind of sympathetic. And again, at certain points, I rooted for him over Superman. That's how bad this Superman is.
Well, you can understand why Zod's quite happy to fly through buildings. Superman, less so. I don't. This is going to be quite a long one. This is going to be about 2.5 hours long. This Batman vs Superman.
I know that even if I'm going to see this, I'm going to regret it. And speaking of regret, I have something for you today. Something cool, something funny, something original I did. Yeah, it's a surprise for you too as well, guys. You can speak up. I know you're confused. It's something I didn't tell you either. Okay,
What?
so no, it's
What?
yeah, I didn't tell you. Well,
You never tell us.
No, nobody tells me anything.
yeah, it's okay. Basically, I want it to be a surprise for you two to have your actor reactions. Basically, it's a little thing that I took inspiration from my favorite TV radio program in Italy, which is actually the most listened Italian program ever from 1999. And it's called, it's basically a top 10, but it's a very particular kind of top 10. And it's called 10 times people regretted asking the Man of Steel for help.
So you're pretty much going to be naming the whole movie of Man of Steel?
No, I'm going to, well, just give it a listen. Okay, number 10, Superman. Thanks for getting my cat out of that tree, but he kinda needed that tail. Number 9. Superman, thanks for stopping the robbery at the popcorn factory, but did you really have to use heat vision? Number 8. Thanks for taking care of my stalker, Superman. Now please put the head away. What the hell did I ask Deadpool? Yeah, I mean, he kind of seems to know what to do with stalkers, but... Okay, number 7. Superman, when people fight, they can't say things they don't mean. I doubt that woman really wanted someone to castrate her husband.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there. Number 6. Superman, I get that you wanted the sequel to The Martian to be more realistic, but Matt Damon can't breathe on Mars. Well, couldn't. Now we got now we got it, or maybe it's the radio. Okay, number 5. Superman, I'm glad that you found a less destructive hobby, but you can't burn down Sony's headquarters just because the Wii U is tanking. Yeah, we have a bit of a delay for rap. Well, okay, number 4. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Who's the moron who let Superman read a book about eugenics? We kind of need that Stephen Hawking.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Number 3. Number 3. God damn it, Superman, we told you it was a staged act. And do you always rip off the limbs of people who steal candy from children?
Aww.
That reminds me of a line from The Naked Gun.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll recite that one later.
Yeah. Number 2. Superman, I don't care about your new green phase. You do not shift the Earth's orbit to reduce global warming. And for number 1, there is no one reprimanding the Man of Steel because I can do female voices, and in this universe, Superman discovered the patriarchy.
Oh, there.
Yeah. This is the 10 times people regretted asking the Man of Steel for help. Which one was your favorite, guys?
I think it actually is quite legitimate for Silver Age Superman to try to move the orbit of the Earth.
Super dickery.
Super dickery.
Oh, yes. Super dickery indeed. I mean, someone asks, why is Batman and Superman having a thing? So, right, well, to be fair, Superman has got form for being a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, well, he's like, point out, even in his first thing where he left someone tied up to a tree, and then there's the times he denied Jimmy Olsen water when they was in the desert, or there was a time he adopted Jimmy Olsen and then used his heat vision to incinerate a gift he was given by Jimmy Olsen. It's like, that's cold. Oh, and then there's the time when he said, I'm not going to date Lois Lane or Lionel Lang. So what should I date either of you? You're both too stupid to know I'm Clark Kent when I put glasses on. It's like, ouch.
Oh my god.
And people whine about power fantasies now.
Yeah.
So I did point out, that's like, if you had Superman's power and you were effectively a god and indestructible, why wouldn't you just mess with people just for your own amusement? I mean,
but that's not Superman's power.
Yeah, that's not.
Well,
Superman.
that's not Superman's power.
No.
That's not Superman's power. Superman's power is the ability to hide by putting on glasses.
Yeah, well, that's kind of useful. that's like reducing the. What the hell was that?
No, that was me coughing.
Oh, okay.
Apologies.
That sounded like a cat. Anyway, yeah.
The Clark Kent thing actually comes from, well, it was explained away as being super hypnosis, apparently, at least in one timeline. Yeah. And secondly, it was legitimately done because Harold Lloyd, when he went around without his glasses on, nobody recognised him. And apparently, Joel Schuster and the other chap whose name escapes me at the moment, they read that fact somewhere and thought, that's brilliant. That explains why he doesn't need a mask on, because obviously a hero in a mask can be considered quite sinister. And that's not how America does things, damn it.
Yeah, we do our shady shit right in the open.
Until Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm the 1%. Yeah, pretty much that's it. And it's like he puts on glasses and he reduces the entirety of humanity to toddlers. Basically, oh my god, boo boo, c'était, like, peekaboo. Oh, the Pika puts the hand in front of the face. Oh my god, where did he go? Where did he go? Sir, have you seen Superman? He was here just a second ago. Oh my god, Superman, you're back? Where did you go? Yeah, it's kind of silly, but as silly as that is, we've seen kind of worse things from comics recently, in recent years, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
One more day.
Cos?
One more day. One more day.
Do you have a cold there, old chap? Do you need a tissue?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Do you need a spider tissue?
I don't know. I think it's contagious. I think it's like Censor.
Oh god, guys. Sorry. Do you need a tissue? Oh my god, is it an epidemic? Oh my god. Civil War 2.
What? What's that?
No, Civil War. No, sorry. It's just the temperatures are rapidly shifting here in Italy. But anyway, have you heard that Marvel is planning a sequel to Civil War, the comic book event, and this time they're doing it really badly. I mean,
okay. Yes.
The premise is that this time the fight, the Civil War, is going to be about a person who can foretell crime. Basically, it's Minority Report. It's Minority
Report meets
well, Civil War, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Pretty much. Only that, so there is a side that is for putting people in jail based on predictions. And then there is the side that, of course, because, justice works like that, not guilty until proven innocent, especially if they haven't actually committed the crime, goes for, no, we don't put people in jail because of a fucking prophecy. Are you fucking kidding me? And the really shitty things are the who is on which side. which is really, really.
Well, the whole premise I can understand.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's well, no, as I say, not quite timeless, but it's a recurring theme throughout history of well, prevention is better than cure. That's why we vaccinate people.
Yeah.
Yes, but we can't really vaccinate against crimes that haven't happened. That's not how the universe works. It's not right.
Yeah.
But yes, it's who's on the side because. Well,
okay, right off the bat, Captain America is on the side that wants to put people in jail without a fucking trial, without a crime actually having happened.
Which Captain America?
Steve Rogers.
Oh.
That's absolute bullshit, because fuck me, he destroyed S.H.I.E.L.D. for that very reason.
Exactly.
Well, admittedly, that was in the movies, not the comics, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah,
But
blah.
that goes...
Yeah, but the thing is, they're focusing on S.H.I.E.L.D. is destroyed because it was Hydra all along. No, it was because they were playing, but they were doing shit that wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, but now
like said, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, not the other way around.
Yeah, this is guilty without having actually done nothing, which is kind of bullshit. But on top of that, okay, so basically they say, no, Steve Rogers here went, in another timeline. He spent a lot of years, he saw a lot of things, so he changed his mindset, which is still complete bullshit. But, what's really, really bullshit is Spider-Man.
Really?
Spider-Man, because of what he went through himself in Civil War. Because he was originally on the side of Iron Man, who, wanted to jail people without a trial, and wanted to, collaborate with super criminals. The ends justify the means. And he almost got killed because of that. Because then he wanted to switch side. His life went to crap. And that was the reason One More Day happened at all. It's all because of that. And now he wants to repeat the same mistake? What the flying fuck? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, that would imply continuity, and this is comic books, and continuity is fluid as a creek.
Straight out the window.
Straight out the window, depending on the writer and/or editor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can get that. Spider-Man, he's a little bit confused. Again, it depends on which Spider-Man. Is it Peter Parker, Miles Morales?
Peter Parker. But the thing is, it doesn't even go with his actual series, which is one of the only two good comic book series out right now. Basically, the Amazing Spider-Man. Right now, he's rich, he's in control of his life, he's actually making a difference in ways other than, playing superhero, doing superhero stuff. And the thing is, he kind of accepted, finally, after I don't know how many decades, that he can't save everyone.
Finally, that's just... And...
That's good. Yeah. That's a more balanced person. That's a more conscious person of his strengths and his limits and how the world works. That kind of person would not go and do this kind of shit.
No.
But I have a theory, because the leader is Carol Danvers, the actual Captain Marvel, and I think they're still.
Wait a minute.
They're still.
Carol Danvers, really?
Is Captain Marvel right now? Yeah.
Oh, I know. But
yeah,
really?
She's the leader of the put people in jail part. The leader of the don't do that is Iron Man, which is kind of makes sense, because girl, I kind of did the same shit a few years ago, did not go well, was a big mistake. Because of that, Norman fucking Osborn was the one in charge for a little while. We almost got conquered by Skrulls, so no, don't do that. That makes sense.
That makes good sense that Iron Man has grown and he's realised, no, that was a mistake, lads. Let's not do that again, because we're going to regret this.
Yeah.
So I don't get why Captain America would suddenly go, let's put people in jail for things they haven't done, because that's not how things are supposed to work. That's not how a supposed democracy and free society works. That's how a tin pot dictator runs things.
Yeah. So why were you saying that it's bullshit that Carol Danvers went for that, Eagle?
Well, Carol Danvers was during the first Civil War. She was kind of an outlier to all that. She was pretty much the I want to say the eyes of the public until she actually had to put the suit on.
Yeah, and still, even then, she gave me the feeling of, I'm just following orders because I'm a soldier. That's pretty much the feeling she always gave me. But then, when Norman Osborn came into power, she basically realized, okay, this crap, shit. I'm out of here, bye-bye. And now, especially now she's Captain fucking Marvel. So her responsibilities are even better. I mean, yeah, again, with great power comes great responsibility, but you motherfuckers know that's not what This bullshit. This really bullshit. Or maybe they just want to use, the series to get Captain Marvel and Spider-Man back together. I don't know.
Yeah, I can. Maybe it's all a ruse. I mean, well, with comic books, anything can happen. I mean, fuck's sake, Dr. Octopus was Spider-Man for a while, so
yeah, that was.
It's like okay,
yeah,
that's a little bit weird.
That pissed off so many people. I can understand why.
Oh yeah, because you can understand.
No, well, especially like the death threats. The writer actually received death threats for that. And
fuck's sake. It's just a comic book. You don't like it, you stop reading. You flick through it in the store, see if the writers stop writing it.
You vote with your wallet.
Yeah, but you know what? In fact, the sales for the comic book with Spider-Hawk were tanking. But the thing is, while I don't I don't condone death threats. That's really going too far. But I can understand why a lot of people were pissed off. Because Peter Parker has always been is the most popular comic book hero maybe ever. For a reason. Maybe ever. It's a close call between him and Batman and, maybe Wolverine, now Deadpool. I don't know. He's arguably the most popular comic book character ever. And for good reason, because he's good, he's kind, he's funny, and he's got this strong sense of responsibility. Basically, you can't not like Peter Parker as Spider-Man. But the thing is, he's always been the Marvel Universe's Bat Monkey.
Oh, yeah. And let's also not forget that Spider-Man has had the problems that the audience have said. It's like, I've got to do all this stuff. Yeah, but I've got homework to deal with. I've got to clean my room. I'm amazing happy. I've got to do other stuff and not just save the world. Yeah. And his day-to-day thing is
he's a lot more relatable.
Yeah, he's relatable, but he's also likable, because there are a lot of relatable characters that people don't like. Their comic book series don't really take off. He's got this enduring power. But the thing is, even if he's got that enduring power, every shitty thing that can happen to a person, they happen to him. Like, everything happened to him. But okay, not everything. One thing that never happened to him was dying. And then he died. Of cancer in Doc Ock's body, while he took over his life, his friends, his everything, and he could do nothing. He died like a little bitch. I can understand why people were angry, because, okay, fuck you, you gone too fucking far. If you can't write for shit, and you want to revitalize the sales by, making this, controversy, the Spider-Man, Spider-Rock, don't write anymore, fuck you, you're a hack, so no, death threats are too much, but I can understand the rage over this. I can really understand it.
The thing is, they were trying to force a new take on it.
Yeah.
You want to force a new take on it? How about making it an alternate continuity and exploring that?
Yeah, I mean they
Exploring
don't.
in that one.
I don't know how many times they did it.
Well,
Never.
in all fairness, though, depending on so Spider-Man dying of cancer does make sense, given bitten by first a radioactive spider, now it's a genetically modified one. You could understand Spider-Man having a few health issues in later life. Plus, who knows what he's been exposed to over the years. So,
yeah.
In defense of the writers, I could understand Spider-Man. I could buy Spider-Man dying of cancer.
Yeah, but
Don't
it
agree
wasn't
with,
his
don't
body.
agree with.
It wasn't
Yeah,
his body. That's the problem.
Yeah, that
It
is the
body,
problem.
it was Doc Ock's.
Yeah.
Well, Doc Ock I can also understand dying of cancer because of the shit he does in his lab. So, again, reasonable but poorly executed, unsurprisingly.
Yeah. Now I kind of prefer his new. I kind of like. I didn't say. I kind of like the new series because basically he's become rich as fuck.
It's basically, like he finally got what he deserved.
Yeah, if I got what he deserved, but he's putting it to good use. Like he's trying to, be the good boss. He's trying to run an ethical company. He's working with a lot of fucking backstabbers. And, that's par for the course. But he's in control. He can make mistakes, but he has people to fall on. It's kind of... He's in control of his life, and he's a better, more complete person. That's the kind of progression he deserved, and that's what we had to give it. So, yeah, basically, the struggle is fine, but there are different kind of struggles. The underdog that struggles, to always get to, at the end of the month... It's like the Naruto manga all over again. Time skip, Naruto is again the weakest and he has to relearn stuff because he basically learned nothing. Dude, we already seen this. We want him to kick ass now. He deserves to kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. And now this shit with Civil War 2. Ugh.
Yeah, I just...
Yeah?
I'm choosing because I'm a fool and I'm choosing not to see the bad in everything. Because if you do, you're going to aspire to negativity and you end up taking your own life. And that's a bad idea. That's a bad plan. I'm choosing to believe that they've got a wonderful twist coming along that'll, in like 4 issues in, the first hint will be dropped that something's not right and they are doing this to drive out somebody...
I'll tell you what's not right. The comic industry right now.
Oh, yeah. Well,
they're not driven by creativity anymore. They're driven by marketing and, exit polls or whatever. Political. And there is this new generation of writers and, how do you say, artists who just, You've seen the Squirrel Girl. You've seen the Squirrel Girl comic, right?
I can't. No.
You haven't. You haven't. Okay.
There's a specific one. Oh, intriguing.
Okay, but okay, I'm going to let you just. It's not for the weak of heart or stomach, but So basically, this like a Squirrel Girl got. She's kind of a mimic cutter, and she got her own series again. But the thing is, her series kind of tanked.
Yeah,
kinda.
Yeah,
Well,
kinda. Yeah, a lot.
Squirrel Girl is pretty much a joke character.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you've got to be very funny for a joke character's single series to keep going, and there's only so far you can go with Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, but the thing is, her comic tanked, and when that happens, what happens to a comic? It gets cancelled.
Yeah, it gets cancelled, and they put the character on the back burner until somebody goes, can we use this character
No,
for a spin-off?
this one got rebooted. Like, they gave it a new number 1 and continued. Even though it's still hemorrhaging money. Even though it looks like this. I'm going to link it in the chat. Take a look. Take a look.
That's the art style they've chosen.
That's the artist art style. Yeah.
For starters, it's the Mary Sue, so that's strike one. Number 2, the art style. What the fuck? Really?
That's
I've seen better art styles on
DeviantArt and Tumblr.
exactly.
There are a
fucking
lot of good
Tumblr.
No. I've seen better art on Miiverse.
I mean, that's just really. It's like
Yeah, and I don't need to
And
tell
this is
you
a
about the
professional
writing.
artist?
I don't need to tell you about the writing.
well, if that's the art that if
you
that's the
professional?
artist if that's the artist they assigned, I dread to think the caliber of the writer. I mean, come back when they get Warren Ellis to do it.
Yeah, this the the problem. This the problem. This is a new generation of writers, and basically designers, artists that they don't have to get good. They just because as I say, this series is hemorrhaging money, but they're still pumping it. They don't need to be good. They just need to be connected, and or they need and they just need to be politically correct or aggressive left or whatever. They got to be in the right state of mind, the right people. Their salary doesn't run on this, so they don't need to be good in what they do.
That's the problem.
That's
the
a
problem
fucking
is they
problem.
don't get good. The problem is they don't get good. They need to get
Just
good.
look at it. This I don't even want it to call manga inspired because that's bullshit.
That's not manga inspired. That's not even 70s cartoon inspired.
Yeah, this like a weird amalgam of everything. Basically, manga and comics and everything put together, and you get shit. This is shit.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't complain about the art style too much, given that I can barely draw blood. It's like I can barely draw a straight line. I don't have artistic talent to make that my living. My living requires me to do something that I'm not actually shit at. So, or I've become not shit at my job. But yeah, that's fuck me, that's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
You expect a higher quality level of professionals. The word professional, it's a profession. You profess to do something in a higher level. That's what you get paid for. You wouldn't pay you wouldn't pay a steelsmith or a swordsmith for something shoddy that'll break down or within a couple of whacks.
No, that's it's.
Yeah, it's
the
one
definition
of
of a professional is someone who gets paid for what they do. So strictly speaking, since we get paid for our jobs, we are professionals. I didn't say we were experts, but technically we're professionals.
Web comics. There are web comics with better art than this.
Yeah. Well, there are web comics that don't make me want to stab myself in the eyes. Well, speaking of which, I need to check this week's Oddglass.
You know what? I'm the shameless 4chan lurker here.
Yeah.
I've seen better drawings on the weekly husbando and waifu thread.
Ooh.
And yes, they are really freaking good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's this art style. Were they trying to ape something or someone, literally?
I mean, they all look. I don't want to say they all look retarded, but they all look retarded.
It's like it's manga inspired because it has a rodent face, not even a proper cat face.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's a rodent face.
It's a rodent face. I really agree.
Okay, rodent face. Squirrel girl, yes. No. Squirrels are supposed to be cute.
Yeah. Well, then again, that reminds me of the what's the one called? I think it's called Faith, which is Tumblr the comic. It's a fat positive superhero whose boyfriend happens to be absolutely stunning. And
just look at the old Squirrel Girl. Okay, maybe find an old design over. Let's see here. No, that's a bit too recent. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh my god, this thing takes a long time to load. There we go. Just look at it here. Just look.
Okay. That's more than serviceable. That's
You know that looks badass in a G.I. Joe type of style. And
that looks good. That looks like it's going to lead to some good Rule 34. That does.
Yeah,
or the other one. I don't know. It's like a dumpy midget with
in the cartoon, her version in the Ultimate Spider-Man animated series. Look, she's supposed to be, I think, 16 in this. I don't know. No, 18. She's cute. Why is it so? I mean, take some inspiration, motherfucker.
It's almost as if hard work is ableist because not everyone can be asked to put the hard work.
I found an even worse. Oh my god, it's still from the same comic, but oh my god. That's atrocious to look at.
That's Tumblr art. That is.
No, that's the comic.
No, that's Tumblr art. Period.
That's the comic.
That is the sort of shit you get away with on Tumblr.
That's the comic.
Well, you know what? I shit on Tumblr a lot because Tumblr is shit. But there is some good stuff on Tumblr. If it's not an art blog or got porn on it, Tumblr is probably worthless. And, where are we? Husband and wifey thread. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's, could do with a little bit of a clean-up. Even my art critic eye, but yeah, that's perfectly serviceable. That's I'd be quite happy.
Anyway, I guess we're getting to the end of it. I mean, our moods are dampened because of this shit we just witnessed. So I guess we're
quick, find something joyous to look at.
No, it's like
improve our moods.
We have 2 minutes.
Happy boobs.
We have 2 minutes 30 anyway. So okay. So anything you want to say to the audience to conclude, guys? Because
don't support shitty projects. Vote with your wallet. If you think something's shit, don't buy it. Don't rent it. Don't pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You, Eagle?
Remember to respect others in their private time, in their private space. And remember, more importantly, to respect the damn law.
Yeah. Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Breaking the law.
Okay, so... We'll
see. I think, there's anything else to... So I can't just leave on this. This just leaves a bad taste in the mouth. I need something joyous. I mean, I linked to the new Oglaf, and that's kind of cute. So there you go.
I found
that's not safe for work.
Okay,
and for some people, life.
Okay, I have something safe for work. I found it, but it's safe for work. But I don't know if it's safe for children.
Well, we did say that this podcast really is explicit and not really...
No, it's not explicit, but I don't know if it's safe for children. It's safe for work, though.
Oh, I don't know. It's got aggressive navel.
10 out of 10 with defrost.
Will defrost. On the highest setting. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening in, and as I guess as I'm a noob told us, we didn't get as many people as usual because some faggots, as they call them, are spamming the tag we usually use. But anyway, this was the Talent Pod. I'm your host Menoskan, and as always, I thank my co-host Eagle Ceres.
Gracias, everybody.
And from London, no, wait, not London, Hickley, which is near Birmingham,
near English Premier League leaders, Leicester.
Yeah, pretty much.
5 points clear at the top of the league.
Okay, this count here is Lord Ra, and we'll see you next Sunday on the next Italian Pod. We'll see what the week brings us.